Guys, welcome to another endgame lesson. And starting this episode, I'll make few videos on pawn endgames. I'll explain you different, principles, and we'll start with the most easiest, which is square rule. So basically, let's start with this first position and look whether this pawn can advance to a8 square without the help of this king on h1. So, and this is where the square rule comes in. So let's just look. So basically right now, after playing first a4, we just gotta draw a square. Basically this. We completed the square, and for king to be able to stop this pawn, this king needs to be basically right there, somewhere in the middle, or let's say on this file. So after this, it can advance here, a5 king d7, a6 king c6, a7 king b7, and then a8 and takes. But unfortunately for black pieces, they can't do it. They play king f7, a5. Now again, let's see. Now the square is here, but still, king only able to go here. And after a6, the square is getting smaller and smaller, and queen promotes. In the next position, we'll analyze how king can help the pawn promote when this king is in the square. In the following position, this king is in the square, because let's say after b4, which is still winning, let's say we just draw the square, this. The king is in the square, but we have this king on c6, and here we will use the concept of blocking the way out. Because let's say we play b4, king d8, and b5, king c8, right? The position is still winning because basically there is this maneuver. But in order to prevent any of the problems, we'll just play king c7. We just basically tackle the king, like, in football, BAM! And now basically this, or like in basketball, in order for your player, for LeBron, to go all the way, hop, block, and that's it. King d5, b5, and white wins the game. Let's get to the next position. And for the next minute or so, please listen to me carefully, because this is the most important thing in pawn endgames. The concept of a position. Basically, we need to make sure. I'll show you two positions. Let's start with this one. Right now, it's white to move to play, and they, in this position, they're actually winning. But let's say if it was black to play, they would actually draw the game. So what's the problem here? The problem is it's white to move. This king is like diagonally from that king, so it's winning for them, and it's their move. f7. Basically, now the only move is here, and king g7 wins the game. So, but let's say, why does it matter? Because here, this is black to move. Similar position, but it's black moves. And now they play king g8. They stand in front of the opponent. No, they stare in the eye. Stare in the eye and they say, you won't win. Because why? Basically, f7, king f8. And there is no way to protect pawn on f7 other than play king f6. But this is a stalemate. Look, we have nowhere to go, and we say goodbye, draw, and we just stand up and go home. So let's say in the following position, white tried to basically shuffle around and play something like king g5. We play simple king f7, king f5 protects the pawn, and now, very critical, we don't go here or here, because basically this, and we return to the position where basically there is one trick, king h8 and f7 stalemate, but of course doesn't matter, king h8, king f8, but basically this is the position I analyzed first. It's white to move and they win because there is only one move, and same happens if king goes back to e8, king e6, king f8, f7, and again only one move and king e7 promotes. So that's why after king f5 you gotta play back. And so it doesn't matter where this king goes, because you will either go here or here and take that position. Let's get to the next one. Take a look at this position. Here it's white's move, and they have to play either king b6 or a6. But tell me, what do you think is the best move? And again, it all comes down to the opposition concept. So here, actually, if king b6 is played, black are able to take the opposition, and the position is drawn, because after c7, king c8, the only way to protect this pawn is to play king c6, and now it is a draw. So in the starting position, we need to play king a6. We take the opposition ourselves, and now basically king b6, again take the position, and now after king c8 or king a8, after king a8 we go king c7, king d7, and then promote. But after king c8, c7, again only squares to go king d7, king b7 wins the game. Now this position, again it's white's move, and doesn't really matter which move here it is, either blacks or whites, they're still winning, because basically this king is not able to like basically teleportate there, you know, just to basically somehow move to e8 or e7 square, otherwise it would be a draw. Here, you know, if king f8 or king g8, let's say, okay, white's move. Now if king g8, there is easiest would be king g6, and now basically we took that position, king f8, king f6, king a8, e7 wins the game. Otherwise, let's say king f8, king f6, of course, king a8, e7, and again white wins the game. Let's wrap this episode by looking at the final position. Final position of this episode, it's knight's pawn, and here we are under check, white to play and draw. So here again, looking at two moves that come to mind first. King h3 loses due to g2, this, and we're being checkmated in a matter of next couple of moves. So just to show you what happens when you don't learn pawn endgames. So just make sure to learn this. You know, if I wake you up at night, you should immediately say, let's go, take that position, you know, king f1, king f3, g3, all draw. So of course that happens sometimes, you make mistakes, but I mean, trying to learn. If king g1, g2, and now basically king h2, king f2, and that's what I showed you just like 10 seconds ago. So by looking at those two responses, you have one move left, which is king h1. We take diagonal opposition, and now it is a draw. You ask why? Because basically if g2, king g1, the only way to protect this pawn is to play king g3, which is a draw. And if king f2, stalemate. And if, let's say, king h1, king f4 or something, king g2, right, king g4. And now please remember what you gotta play here. Concept of opposition, guys. If you don't learn it, you will lose bunch of games. I'm telling you, in bullet, in rapid, in blitz, everywhere. So I hope you know it. Just for people who are only starting out, that's the main concept of this game. I don't want you to lose a bunch of games and then be disappointed in yourself. So here, again, we don't go here or here, because those moves are losing. We play back. We put our king in front of this pawn on g3, and now it's a draw no matter what black do. Because king f3, king f1, only way to basically go here, right? Draw. And if king h3, we go this, g2, king g1, only way to protect pawn this, and it is a draw. In the next episode, I'll analyze the key square concept, which is one of the most trickiest thing in pawn endgames. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.